Imagine this. You meet a woman who seems calm, confident, maybe even a little mysterious. She's not the type who chases anyone. She's used to being admired, pursued, wanted, but something changes when she meets you. She starts thinking about you more than she admits. She finds herself checking her phone, waiting for your message, wondering what you're doing. She tells herself she's not attached, but deep down she's already hooked. What happened? You didn't beg. You didn't chase. You didn't perform. You simply moved in a way that spoke directly to her subconscious mind. A way that Machiavelli himself, the master of human psychology and manipulation, would have understood perfectly. You see, Machiavelli studied power. Not just political power, but psychological power, how to influence people without them realizing it. His ideas were so dark, so brutally honest, that the world tried to bury them under centuries of moral teaching. But in truth, his principles still work, not because they're evil, but because they are deeply, painfully human. Today we'll explore 6 Machiavellian actions, subtle behaviors that make a woman cling to you without even knowing why. This isn't about tricking anyone. It's about understanding what truly attracts people on a deep, emotional level, and learning how to carry yourself with quiet, unshakable strength. The first action is emotional control. Machiavelli wrote that a ruler who shows too much emotion loses the respect of his people. The same rule applies in attraction. When you react emotionally to everything, when you get angry, jealous, or desperate, you become predictable. Predictability kills fascination. But when you remain calm, measured, and composed, especially under pressure, something strange happens. People lean toward you. They want to know what's behind that calm exterior. Most men think women want constant attention or emotional outbursts. The truth is, they're drawn to stability. When she sees that you don't get shaken by chaos, that you don't flinch under stress, she starts to feel safe around you, even if she doesn't say it. She may test you, poke at you emotionally, even pull away to see how you react. If you stay grounded, you pass her silent test. She begins to trust your strength, and that trust turns into attachment. The second action is scarcity. Machiavelli understood that people crave what feels rare. He said, "Men desire most of what they cannot easily have." That hasn't changed in 500 years. Modern men often make the mistake of giving everything up front. Too much attention, too much availability, too much reassurance. It feels good in the moment, but it removes the tension that creates attraction. Scarcity doesn't mean ignoring her. It means having a life so full that she has to earn access to your time. It means not dropping everything to reply instantly. It means not being emotionally dependent on her approval. When your energy is rare, your presence becomes valuable. She starts wondering what you're doing, why you're not as available as others. That small uncertainty triggers desire. Her mind starts chasing clarity, and in chasing clarity, she chases you. The third action is the power of silence. Machiavelli believed that silence was a tool of the wise. He wrote, "Never reveal the whole of your mind. The moment people think they completely understand you, you lose power." Mystery fuels attraction. Silence creates imagination. Most people talk too much, explaining, oversharing, filling every pause. But a man who can be comfortable in silence radiates confidence. When you listen more than you speak, when you pause before answering, when you let your words carry weight, you stand out. She starts to wonder what's behind your quietness. Is it confidence? Is it depth? Is it dangerous? She starts filling in the blanks, and her imagination becomes your greatest ally. The fourth action is unpredictability. Machiavelli warned that predictability is a weakness. Once someone knows all your moves, they can control you. But if they never know what you'll do next, when you'll call, how you'll react, what you'll say, they're always slightly off balance, and that keeps their emotions alive. Now, don't confuse unpredictability with playing cruel games. This isn't about ghosting or manipulation. It's about being dynamic, having layers, surprises, and independence. Maybe one day you're deeply engaged and thoughtful, and the next you're quiet and focused on your goals. Maybe you take her somewhere unexpected, or share a story she didn't see coming. Small doses of unpredictability spark emotional energy. She'll think about you more because you're not a flat line. You're a rhythm. The fifth action is value through contrast. Machiavelli understood that power grows through contrast, the difference between what's common and what's rare. In relationships, this means standing apart from every other man who tries too hard. Most men operate from scarcity and need. They chase validation. They overpromise and underdeliver. When you move differently, when you don't chase, when you're kind but not desperate, when you show affection but never beg for it, you create contrast. Contrast amplifies desire. Imagine someone who's usually composed suddenly giving you a small compliment. It means more because it's rare. The same principle applies to attraction. Your attention must feel earned. Your affection must feel deliberate. When a woman realizes that your warmth isn't automatic, she starts treasuring it. That's when the emotional bond forms, not from constant giving, but from measured, meaningful moments. The sixth and final action is purpose. Machiavelli admired leaders who had one defining quality: direction. He believed that people naturally follow those who move with purpose, even if they don't fully understand their mission. Purpose gives off magnetic energy. It communicates strength, confidence, and clarity without words. In modern relationships, the most attractive trait isn't looks or money, it's focus. When a man lives for something bigger than himself, when he wakes up with goals, when he's disciplined and dedicated, it creates emotional gravity. Women feel it. They respect it. They want to be part of it. But here's the paradox. The moment your purpose becomes her, you lose that gravity. Your world starts to revolve around her approval. And she feels the shift. Respect turns into pity. Attraction turns into control. A true Machiavellian man never loses himself in another person. He gives love freely, but he never gives away his identity. Now, you might be thinking, isn't all this manipulation? The truth depends on your intention. Machiavelli studied human behavior without emotion, just observation. Stoicism teaches us to master emotion, to act from reason, not impulse. When you combine both, you get something powerful: awareness without cruelty. If you understand these 6 actions: emotional control, scarcity, silence, unpredictability, contrast, and purpose, you don't need to manipulate anyone. You simply become the kind of person who naturally commands respect and curiosity, the kind of man who doesn't chase attention, because attention chases him. The real secret isn't in tricking others, it's in mastering yourself. When you no longer seek validation, when you no longer fear rejection, when your peace doesn't depend on someone else's presence, that's when true power begins. Machiavelli would say, control others through influence. The Stoics would say, control yourself through wisdom. The truth, when you master yourself, others will naturally feel your presence. So, if you want her to cling to you, don't try to control her mind. Control your energy. Become the calm in her chaos, the silence in her noise, the man who doesn't need to prove anything. Because when you stop chasing, she starts wondering. And that wonder, that silent, haunting curiosity, is the beginning of attachment. If this message spoke to you, take a deep breath and think about what real strength means to you. Is it control over others, or mastery over yourself? If you believe in that kind of strength, then stay with me. Like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the Untroubled Stone, where we turn ancient wisdom into modern power. Stay calm, stay focused, stay unshakable, because the world bows to those who master their emotions and themselves.